Hello and welcome back to our English language learning series. In our last few videos, we have learned so much about introducing ourselves, talking about our families and daily routines, and even discussing food and shopping. Today, we are going to dive into a very fun and personal topic: your hobbies and what you do in your free time. This video will not only expand your vocabulary but also help you build more personal and friendly conversations with others. The phrases and sentences we will learn today are very simple and you can start using them right away. So, don't worry. Just relax and focus on my words. Are you ready? Let's begin. First, let's learn how to talk about the things we like. To say that we like something, we use the phrase I like. The word like means to enjoy or to have a preference for. For example, to say I like reading books, we say I like reading. The word reading is the verb read with ing added to it, which is how we talk about an activity. Please, repeat after me. I like reading. That's great. Another example. I like watching movies. I like to watch movies. Please repeat. I like watching movies. The word watching comes from the verb watch, which means to look at something with attention. Please note, in English, when we use like to talk about a specific activity, we often add ing to the verb. This is a very basic but important grammar rule. Now, let's practice this phrase with more examples. Please repeat after me. I like listening to music. I like to listen to music. I like playing football. I like to play football. I like playing video games. I like to play video games. I like drawing. I like to draw. I like traveling. I like to travel. I like cooking. I like to cook. As you can see, this simple phrase can be used for many different activities. You can even use it to talk about people you like. For example, you can say, I like my family. This phrase is one of the most useful phrases for a beginner in English. So, how do we say we do not like something? For that, we use the phrase I don't like. The word do'ent is a short form of do not and it makes the sentence negative. For example, to say I do not like running, we say, I don't like running. The word running means to move on foot at a speed faster than a walk. Now repeat, I don't like running. Very good. Another example, I don't like singing. I do not like to sing. Repeat, I don't like singing. As you can see, making a negative sentence is also very easy. You just need to add don't before the word like. Now let's do a little practice. I will say a hobby, and you say whether you like it or not. Using I like or I don't like. Swimming. I like swimming or I don't like swimming. Reading. I like reading or I don't like reading. Watching TV series. I like watching TV series or I don't like watching TV series. Great job. Practicing in this way will help you remember the phrases and words more easily. Now, let's learn how to answer the question, what do you do in your free time? This is a very common question in daily conversation. We can answer this question by saying, in my free time, I like, or my hobbies are. For example, you can say, in my free time, I like listening to music. Please repeat. What do you do in your free time? And your answer. In my free time, I like listening to music. Perfect. As you can see, we can combine the phrases we learned to create more meaningful sentences. We can also use adverbs of frequency to talk about our hobbies. To say usually, we use the word usually. For example, I usually read books in the evening. To say always, we use always. For sometimes, we use sometimes. And for never, we use never. I always watch movies on weekends. I sometimes play basketball with friends. I never go to the cinema. These words add more detail to your sentences. Remember, we use these words before the main verb. For example, I always play. Now, let's put everything together in a small dialogue. In this dialogue, two friends are talking about their hobbies. I will be person A, and you will be person B. Person A, hi, how are you? Person B, I'm fine, thank you. What about you? Person A, I'm great. What do you do in your free time? Person B. In my free time, I like watching movies and playing games. What are your hobbies? Person A. My hobbies are reading and traveling. I always read a book before sleep. Person B. That's great. I sometimes read books too, but I usually watch TV series. Person A. I don't like watching TV series. I like movies more. Person B. Oh, okay. It was nice talking to you. Person A. You too. See you later. This dialogue uses all the phrases we have learned in a natural conversation. You can practice this dialogue with a friend or in front of a mirror. Practicing out loud is one of the most important things you can do to learn a new language. I also want to give you some visual ideas for this video. When you say, I like reading, you can use a video of someone reading a book. When you say, I like playing football,